The dumbest part about going live is sitting here waiting for it to show people listening to me. Every time I have to sit here and wait, and I hate that. I need somebody who actually knows what they're doing to show up what's happening, man. But yeah, I need somebody who actually knows what they're doing to show up and run camera and do crap for me. This is nonsense. Nonsense, I tell you. So, how's everyone doing tonight? I wait to see if answers come. There's been absolutely nothing going on this week. Awesome. Hey, cupcakes, that's good. So, this is episode 8 of, this is episode 8, I believe, of my Cake with Christophe show. Hi, Charlotte. So, if you guys have cake, like I have mine, make sure to snap a selfie with your cake and hashtag it Cake with Christophe and post it later. Thank you. So yeah, not really much has been going on. We did have a small little social distancing party Saturday night. My buddy Alan from We All Bleed. Hey, what's up, Nick? My buddy from Alan from We All Bleed had a birthday, and we set up the projector in the backyard and watched the Goonies, and that was pretty cool. I came out and sang happy birthday, so we made a live video of that y'all might have seen. It was like, I don't know, probably the middle of the night or something. And that's really about all that's gone on. Very, very slow, boring week. No fun mail. No new movies. No much of anything. Excuse me. So, yeah, I guess I will get down to it and play some songs for you. I wrote this one during my retirement from playing music. Whenever I was done with it all and I was doing regular shit jobs, and I was going to give it to my buddy, one of my buddies, to play and record. Originally, I had hoped to write it with him, but our schedules never matched up. So I went ahead and wrote it myself and recorded it, and then he recorded it later, so you can actually listen to it on jukeboxes at all the bars and stuff once they open back up. The song is called The Life of an Outlaw, and hi, Rachel. So the version that you can listen to at the jukeboxes is by Casper McWade, and we used to run together for when we were younger. Good friend. Awesome. I wasn't sure if you got the info, because I don't know if I'm texting your actual phone or somebody else's phone when I texted you the info on that. But yeah, it's Saturday the 23rd, and it'll be another little social distancing birthday party. It'll be in my backyard. It'll be fun. We're going to watch Smokey and the Bandit. But message me and I'll get you the address and stuff. So yeah, this song's called The Life of an Outlaw, and it's also the song that made me decide that I wanted to keep playing music. I actually I was on the next GAC Star with this one, and I got my first check from ASCAP. So, it's kind of a special song to me for those reasons. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Well, some call me an outlaw. Some call me a fool. Living life the way that I do. I can't do what they tell me. I can't follow their rules. I can't cage myself in like they do. Been burning the miles, driving town to town, watching those white lines fly by. Well, I'd slow down if I was ever given that there chance. Well, if I did, I'm afraid I might die. The life of an outlaw ain't easy, you see. Living your life on the road, singing your songs, trying to get paid, and spending your nights all alone. Well, I've been called a bruiser, I've been called a loser. That just ain't the real me. Won't you try walking in my shoes where you cast any of them there stones? And don't you speak till you done seen what I've seen. Through every little town, down all them back roads, no matter whom I should meet. Well, it's always been the same. I tell you, I'm sick and tired of all these here fucking games. So I gotta keep moving my feet. The life of an outlaw ain't easy, you see. Living your life on the road, singing your songs and trying to get paid, spending your nights all alone. The life of an outlaw ain't easy, you see. Living your life on the road, just singing your songs and trying to get paid, spending your nights all alone. Right on, Rachel. Cool. I'll text you the address closer to time then. So yeah, that was The Life of an Outlaw. Kind of dig that one. I wrote that. This is a John Anderson song, and let's see how I go on this. I've only played this one about... Man, my set list keeps falling over. There we go. I played this one, I think one time, at one of my bass player, Nathan. He runs a open mic, and I'd go jam with him sometimes. And I think I played it there, like me and him together, so I was actually able to play the lead over the rhythm. But it's the only time I ever played it, and I don't know. It's alright. I ain't no John Anderson, but, I like it. Ever since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold, dig for silver and for gold, and leave the empty holes. Way down south in the Everglades, the black water rolls and the sawgrass waves. Eagles fly and the otters play, land of the Seminole. Whoa, Seminole wind, blow like you'll never blow again, calling to you like a long lost friend. I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee, all the way up from a canopy, across the home of the Seminole, the alligator and the gar. Progress came and took its toll, and in the name of flood control, made the plans and they drained the land. Now the glades are going dry. This time I walked in the swamp, stood up on an old cypress stump, listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you'll never blow again, calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee, all the way up from a canopy, across the home of the Seminole, the alligator and the gar. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you'll never blow again, calling to you like a long lost friend. I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee, all the way up from a canopy, across the home of the Seminole, the alligator and the gar. Thanks, guys. So yeah, that was that. Next song's a Social Distortion song. It's actually one of my favorite songs. I have a thing for prison songs. I think I mentioned in one of my earlier live streams, I got in some trouble when I was 18 and I was in jail for a little while and looking at some prison time. I had some people testifying against me, and I was going up against somebody who had a lot of money and I had none. So yeah, kind of, prison songs kind of speak to me a little bit from that era of my life. This one's called Prison Bound by Social Distortion. I'm going to a place where the tough guys go and come out even tougher. A place where a man don't show his feelings. A place where a man don't cry. They say I'm being punished. They say I can be reformed. Well, someday I'll return. You really think that this time it'd work? Oh, you know all along it wouldn't. Oh, I'm prison bound. I did a crime one too many times. The outskirts of town by the railroad tracks where the country moon shines. I'm prison bound. I tell my girl I'll be back one day. Oh, I'm prison bound. I may never know any other way. Yeah. Any other way. Yeah. Well, they've taken away my freedom of expression or action. And Johnny says I walk the line. With 3 hots in a car and a lot of talk. A lock up concrete and steel. Well, it's cold and it's clammy. It's colder than a pimp's heart. I gotta do my time. There's a lesson to be learned here, but what a price to pay. You know I may never learn. Oh, I'm prison bound. I did a crime one too many times. The outskirts of town, by the railroad tracks, where the country moon shines. Oh, I'm prison bound. Tell my girl I'll be back one day. Oh, I'm prison bound. I may never know any other way. Yeah. Any other way. Yeah. Oh, I'm prison bound. I did a crime one too many times. The outskirts of town, by the railroad tracks, where the country moon shines. Oh, I'm prison bound. I tell my girl I'll be back one day. Oh, I'm prison bound. I may never know any other way. Yeah. Any other way. Yeah. Any other way. So yeah. Yeah. Not quite as rocking as the Social Distortion version. I gotta do it a little different, live, but sitting here in the house, not having the audience in front of me, it's just kind of changing the feel of how I want to do things, I just don't, some of them I just don't feel like rocking out as fast, Live, I tend to, even solo, I tend to punk things up a little bit more. Thank you, Heather. So keeping in theme with prison songs. Let's see what I got. I hear that train a-comin', is rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sun shine. I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom prison, and time keeps dragging on. That trainer keeps rolling on down to San Antone. Well, I was just a baby. My mama told me, son, always be a good little boy. Don't you ever play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. bet there's rich folks eating in that fancy dining car. They're probably snorting cocaine and smoking blunt cigars. I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. Those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. As they freed me from this prison, if that railroad car was mine, bet I'd move it on a little further down that line, far from Folsom prison. That's where I want to stay. I'd let the lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I used to, a lot of times back in the day when I used to play that, my friend Amber was always around, so I'd get her to come up and sing it sometimes, or at least whistle the solos, because I can't whistle. Weirdest thing, can't whistle at all, but since I didn't have a lead guitar player, you know, I would do that. Next song is by Lowe. Thank you. Lowe's just one of my favorite songwriters. Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate that. He has quite a few albums, more on the rock and pop side of things. But, you know, had his hand in some country music as well. He was also did some punk stuff, like he was producer for The Damned once, I think. But yeah, this song is called The Beast in Me. The beast in me is caged by frail and fragile bars, restless by day and by night, rants and rages at the Star Wars. God help the beast in me, beast in me has had to learn to live with pain, and how to shelter from the rain. And in the twinkling of an eye, might have to be restrained. God help the beast in me. Well, sometimes he tries to fool me that he's just a teddy bear, and even somehow manage to vanish in the air. Well, this is when I must be aware the beast in me, that everybody seems to know. They've seen him out dressed in my clothes, patently unclear. It's New York or New Year. gotta help the beast in me. The beast in me. First, I actually learned that one. I think I was sitting at my friend Jessica's house. She was my muse. I was always just hung up on this girl for way too long. I used to sit over there and practice guitar in front of her, and she'd like look up songs for me and stuff on the internet because I didn't have fancy things like computers and the internet. And it's almost been a half hour, so I'm going to do one more song, and then I'll beg you guys for tips and ask you to buy my merchandise and that kind of stuff. There's another one that I wrote. This is called Road Rash. Yeah, I done my share living on the road, babe. It's not as romantic as it seems. I eat my dinner from a garbage can, keeping warm from a one-night stand. Well, this ain't where you wanna be. Yeah, I done my share living on the road, girl. It's not as romantic as it seems. You ain't welcome in the old town. The only beds are cold hard ground. Well, this ain't where you wanna be. Well, every now and then I hear a little girl say how she's gonna hit that road someday. Live a life broke, dirty, beautiful, and free. Well, I never quite understood that one. They wanna sit them down and tell them what they're in for when they leave. Now living at home with your mom and dad, you've had some times and they ain't been bad. You always had a warm bed to sleep. Well, I don't know if things ran south, or knowing you probably went and ran your mouth. Well, you would know a want from a need. Yeah, I done my share living on the road, babe. It's not as romantic as it seems. Eating my dinner from a garbage can, keeping warm from a one-night stand. Well, this ain't where you wanna be. You drive state to state in a pickup truck, and you're out of gas and you're out of luck. You're gonna find it sometimes hard to get around. Well, keep a watch out for them small town cops. They don't take kindly to a kind of lot. Gonna find yourself dead in a ditch or in a cell. When you're backpacking from town to town, you know, hitchhiking ain't no way to get around. Walk 100 miles where you rest your feet. And hopping trains ain't as easy as it seems. My buddy Turtle lost his leg at the knee. Trust me, that ain't where you wanna be. Yeah, I done my share living on the road, babe. It's not as romantic as it seems. I eat my dinner from a garbage can, keeping warm from a one-night stand. Well, this ain't where you wanna be. Yeah, I done my share living on the road, girl. It's not as romantic as it seems. When you ain't welcome in the old town, the only bed's that cold hot ground. Well, this just ain't the life for me. So that's that. A little bit of biographical there. So I hope you guys liked that. Hey Gunner. Hey Haley. And awesome. So yeah, that's it for this week. Tune in next Tuesday and I will play another half hour worth of music that I have not yet played on this show. I don't know. We'll see what it is. Once again, this is my job, so I really do appreciate your tips when you can afford it. And also, I have merch for sale. The links are there in the description, so if you want to support me by buying merch, I've got this really awesome t-shirt here with artwork by Kent Clark. It's got my character, the son of the Saw, that I created with my buddy Eric Exton from God and Machine, and we made a movie about it called Prey to the Saw. But yeah, you buy this t-shirt. I have them in sizes small through 2X because I got all loaded up thinking I was fixing to play a bunch of shows and go on the road when I didn't because of the COVID. So plenty of those, plenty of CDs. You can buy the CDs for like $5 a piece, 3 of them. If you go to the main website page and just look for buy your CDs here, and you can get the 2013. The 2013 has Road Rash on it, the one that I just played. That's on there. You can get Crossroads, and you can get Prey to the Saw. Or you can buy those from the link that I got down there, where the merch link, and I'll sign them for you and all that stuff, and send them out myself instead of through some automated machine. So that's why I'm being a bastard and charging more for them. Also, I have one copy left of Suck It, a split CD that I did with Candy Ass Execution. All my stuff was recorded live at the Stark Art Gallery, and it comes with a sucker and a few buttons. There's one copy left out of 50 made. And then I've also got a Potbelly CD that I was on. And this is one of my favorite bands. A good friend of mine from Washington has this band. If you're into the hardcore punk scene, you probably know who they are. And I did a song on there called Pieces of You that I'll play on here sometime. And I got the guitar player from, I forgot their names. Some band. Anyway, my buddy Ryan Engelman plays guitar. I can't remember the name of his band right now. And some red dirt band that's kind of popular. And then my buddy Matt Jim plays the bass and drums on it. And people might know him if they are from like the Norman hardcore scene. And what else? I've got buttons and stickers and stuff on there as well. Or you can hit me up, and I've got cards, playing cards, and magnets and stuff, and yeah, just a bunch of junk. I like money, so please send me your money, or make me cool presents and send me those. I like those too. My birthday's at the end of the month. It's May 25th, and message me if you want to come to my party. It's going to be in the backyard. If you are somebody that I trust enough to give you my address, I'll get you the info. And I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else. I feel like there's something I was going to say, but I don't remember what it was. Hey, Elsa. And oh yeah, don't forget to take photos with your cake and hashtag it Cake with Christophe. I got some kind of weird 7-Up cake this week. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, have a great night, and thanks for tuning in and watching me and whatnot. Later.